Welcome, welcome, welcome to those that are new. Thank you so much for tapping into the channel. As you guys can see, the name of the channel is titled Leads to Financial Freedom, and that's because here we discuss all things money. And if you are not new, thank you so much for continuing to rock with your girl. I most definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Please continue to tell a friend so that we can continue to grow this community where we go about educating each other financially. Today, I will be going over some affirmations, as I think that affirmations is a great way to fill up the energy that is needed to develop the mentality that we must have in order to receive the financial freedom or financial foundation that we are seeking. One of the first affirmations that I would like to go over, it coincides with appreciation and looking at things from a different perspective, and that is, my life is filled with wealth beyond money. Let me say that again. My life is filled with wealth beyond money. What that means is, instead of just looking at wealth as a monetary thing, you have to realize that wealth coincides with your knowledge, your health, the love that you receive, so on and so forth. Those are considered wealth, aspects of wealth. So you can't just look at it like, oh, I'm not a wealthy person, or the only wealth that I have or that I'm seeking is merely monetary, because that kind of goes back to just having a poor mentality, not being positive, not being optimistic, and then in turn things are not going to work in your favor regarding your finances if you can't even appreciate the love and the health and the knowledge that you already have. Okay, so another thing here is, my income has unlimited potential. A lot of times we get that fixed mindset, just thinking, oh, my income, it goes towards this bill, goes towards this bill, I have these expenses, and that's it. That's what my income makes up of. That's not true. It kind of boils down to another affirmation I will be touching on after this one. But nonetheless, what you can do is use your income to work for you, right? So you work for your income. However, you can have your income work for you, whether you're investing in stocks and bonds, even crypto, or actually investing in a side hustle or a career of your choice. And then in turn, you will be able to leave that 9 to 5, or if you can, juggle and manage a 9 to 5 as well as your own career, your own company, your own business. More power to you. But just to say, hey, your income can serve as a foundation of, helping you actually reach those types of goals. It's too often that we may think, oh, the only financial help that I can get to have my business lifted off the ground is through a grant or a business loan, when you're forgetting that technically you have a stream of income which could be used to invest in such things. So you just have to be open-minded and be positive and optimistic, as well as plan and budget your money. So that leads me to the next affirmation. You have to realize that you have the ability to prioritize your money, okay? And what this means is, basically put yourself in situations where you know that your expenses are being taken care of, they are being handled. However, in turn, you're able to establish and retrieve your needs and your wants. A lot of times we stretch ourselves thin by thinking, oh, I made this amount in my paycheck and I have XYZ to pay for, and now I'm left with nothing. You should treat yourself. That's going to actually help you realize that, okay, my money is not just for paying bills. I don't just work to pay bills. I actually work to help me enjoy the life that I want to establish and develop for myself. So I think it would be a great idea to of course, going back to planning and budgeting your money, as well as actually write down a list of your needs and wants, and try to go about establishing things from both categories each time that you have the means to do so. I'm not saying that it's not good to save money, as saving money is very beneficial. However, you should most definitely treat yourself every so often, whether you're buying something that you really want, whether it's just strictly for you, whether you're actually investing in yourself in some form of fashion. Most definitely treat yourself, okay, guys? And that way you're not actually stretching yourself thin and having that mentality that, oh, I just work to pay bills, because that's not true. You work to, of course, go about receiving money or retrieving money. However, in turn, it's up to you what you actually do with those funds. So another thing that I have here is, I control money. Money does not control me. I get it. We have to have money to live the lives that we want and to actually obtain the things that we need, unfortunately. Like, it's unfortunate that we have to pay for water and electricity and things of that nature. However, being that we have to within the society that we live in, I get it. Money is very important. However, I think that whenever one is actually just working just to make money and they're not actually taking any time to enjoy the money that they've worked so hard to get, whether they're not spending time with family and friends, whether they're not resting and relaxing, however the case may be, whenever you start to allow money to consume you, where that seems like that's the only thing that's really important, you're allowing money to control you. Another example of allowing money to control you is, again, I understand that bills have to be paid, they have to be taken care of in order for you to be taken care of in the way that you would like. However, whenever you're starting to become overwhelmed or consumed with bills, oh, I have this bill due, I have that bill due, now you're looking to transfer funds from this account to this account, or you're making payment arrangements, or, you're basically scrambling to make ends meet. That still coincides with letting money control you. It's to the point where now you feel like you can't breathe. You don't have any leg room because you're worried about, oh, how is this going to get paid? How is that going to get paid? I'm not saying that that's not important and that you should not be thinking of such things, but it kind of goes back to like what I said, knowing that your income has unlimited potential, and the fact that also you have to prioritize your money as well. When you're doing these types of things, you will know at least for sure, for certain, that all expenses are paid, and then in turn you can kind of lift a burden off of your own shoulders, if you will, because you're not stressed out thinking, okay, how am I going to pay for this? Oh, I had to pay for this. Now I'm left with nothing. We have, you as well as me, we have to change our mindset when it comes to money. So once we're able to do that and we're able to develop a healthy mentality regarding our finances, we will start to break through that brick wall that's actually blocking our financial freedom and our financial foundation that we're seeking. So I do highly appreciate each and every one of you for tapping in. Please watch this video over and over and over. Recite these affirmations to yourself. Write these down, as that's going to actually help you feel that energy up that you need to actually establish that healthy, positive, optimistic mindset that you need to seek the things that you need and that you want in life. Okay, so again, just thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and of course, until next time, please remain on your grind.